Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we made our way through this lower cave with a few more lava lizards and nagas, but we cleared them out. We found this old little Venati town, within which we found this little note over here, basically condemning what happened, that the Venati in the lab summoned something horrible. And another note over here said, do not trust, what was it, Vinus? Something like that. Vilus. I'll remember that by thinking this Vilus is vile. Anyway, this person also said that they took the key with them, the only key. And they locked the front from the inside, so there must be a back way out, which we're probably going to end up going into. For now, though, you finally exit out the cave on the other side of the outdoors, hoping to find a land more hospitable than the lava ocean on the other side, so that the expedition can travel this way. Unfortunately, you don't. The path that the ancient sliths must have once used is now caved in. There is no way to get out through here. You were wrong, and you must now go back to the camp and tell Cass that you have no idea how to get out of this hellish land. This must be Ellen Tell. Apparently he didn't make it far. Little remains of him after so many centuries, but the skeleton is broken in several places, evidence of a violent death. On the body, you find a small crystal key. What do? Take it. Ah, so this is the path we're going to be taking. It may just be your imagination, but you can almost swear that you hear a rustling in the dust to the north. A large rat, perhaps? It might be worth investigating. Yeah, we've already investigated. You hear no more noises from the desk. Clearly there is no living thing still here, but the desk may still contain something interesting. And we've already learned about that. Okay. I guess that was intended to be there, but oh well. Alright, let's return back. Looks like we're going to be going into the Venati lab. First, though, we must report in. As it seems, the Venati lab is going to be our way through, and we're going to be dealing with something very, very bad. Oh boy. Mutants, monsters, demons. This will not be fun. Oh god, I only hope it's less horrible than the Basikavan catacombs. Cass, I followed the path through the cave, but it doesn't lead out. Cass listens, frowning as you explain that the ancient path out of the lava lizard cave is now blocked. This is unfortunate, Cass says when you are done. We have no other scouts, and we have no other possible ways out of here. We may have to go back to Thasica, but that would make this journey a difficult waste of time. I must meet with the others, and we will figure out what to do. In the meantime, go back to your tent and rest. Come back in a few hours. Do you know anything about Phaedra's pregnancy? His eyes widen momentarily at this non sequitur. No, not at all. What makes you think that I would? You admit that you have no reason to think so. No, I don't know anything about it. Well, I know that she left Vastalis not long after you did when we arrived, and she visited Fort Dranlon, her former post. When she came back months later, she was obviously pregnant. I imagine that she has a husband back there. What am I supposed to do now? Go back to your tent and rest. The Prophet, Pithos, and I will meet to discuss our next move. Alright then. Only 10 experience from that. Pithos, do you know anything about Phaedra's pregnancy? Little, he says, apparently unsurprised that you would ask him. I have heard that it is possible for humans to mate with sliths, although I have never seen the result of such pairing, so I do not know for sure that this report is true. Indeed, although I never did, some darklings occasionally raped human women during the raids, and I've never seen half-slith babies. Perhaps it is just a myth. But if the stories are true, the father may be one of the sliths on this expedition, although just who remains a mystery. Oh god damn it, they're going the route of she is giving birth to the child of the Prophet. Great, they're going that route. This is going to be fun. Ithic shifts from foot to foot. We've already spoken about that. Nothing there. don't know where Talus went. I'm not gonna bother asking. Let's just get to our tent and rest. Rest in our tent. You lay down in your feet, preparing to rest. You sleep for hours. In your sleep, you toss and turn, troubled by strange, dark dreams. In your dreams, demons assault a small Venati settlement, tearing it to pieces and slaughtering all the inhabitants. You watch, helpless, as each one is cut down before you. Amidst the fleeing Venati, you catch sight of a few reptile men, most fleeing alongside the Venati, but some captured by the demons and brought trembling before the leader, a giant monster with haunting, green, glowing eyes. The demon's lord's vicious tail whips around and seizes one of the sliths by its wrist. You smell the stench of burning flesh as the tail burns the slith's scales right off. "Yes," rasps the creature hideously, looking at its captives. "You and your kind will do. In the name of Nathaganth." He lunges towards the slith. You wake, bathed in sweat. It is time to speak to Cass about your next task. Nathaganth. Cass waits patiently for your next question. What am I supposed to do now? The Prophet and I have discussed, but we are at a loss. Did you find anything in the lava lizard cave that might help determine where to look next? I did read a note about a lab in the east. He listens closely as you describe what you remember. When you are done, he says, "Yes, this is where you must go now. Investigate that lab. If you can find a way out of here, clear it and then report back to us. If not, then the goddess save us all." Alright. Makes sense. We'll do just that. Alright. Let's, just to make it easier, Bonnie, if you don't mind, safe travel. That way we won't have to go, you know. Yeah, we've already been through that rebel. Alright, so it's through here we need to go. Before you is a strange sight, a building built into the very structure of the wall, a building with clear Venati architecture, not just Slith architecture influenced by the Venati. This Venati building looks very old, at least as old as anything you've seen so far on this trip. Well, here's the Venati lab. I wonder what we'll find within. Probably horrible death and frustration and pain. Maybe a puzzle or two. And of course, a demon lord or two. This will be fun. Alright, in we shall go. This must be the lab at which the Venati unleashed an ancient evil. You can feel the magic still alive after all these years, and you can sense the evil. Sinister, musty air sits still around you as you walk. If whatever came out of here was enough to destroy the Venati in this area, it may be enough to destroy you too. You'd better tread lightly if you want to enter this place. Abject horror seizes you. Before you is a very copy of the demon lord you fought before, the unholy Nolag Kar who enslaved Basi Kava and for decades ruled over that subjected city. This being is so nearly identical that you at first think it is Nolag Kar brought back from the dead, but it cannot be. Slight differences suggest that this must be a relative. A brother, perhaps. Fox! Thus are God's words fulfilled. He foretold your arrival. Welcome to our home. My name is Dalagant. Perhaps you have heard of me. You shake your head. Ah, then you should learn who we are and where you have come. Follow me, and I will show you all. You feel powerful magic swirl around you. This is the Hall of Gods, the Pantheon. Here you can see those we worshipped and the mortals who have performed great service. At the head, of course, is our lord himself, Nathaganth. Nathaganth stares at you with his penetrating eyes, his tail alert as if ready to sting you, his arms like tentacles outstretched as if to swarm you. There is a resemblance between this demon lord and Nathaganth, although you're not sure how much that means. He sleeps now, but not forever. Someday he will rise again, and we will be as we once were, free and wild, beyond good and evil, to shout and kill and revel in joy until the end of days. Glorious, isn't it? What do you say? Yes, it is truly glorious. The Demon Lord gives you a long look.
We anticipate the day with excitement. Come, there is more to see.
You appear in the middle of a sizable cave filled with vegetation. Undead Venati tend the growing fungus, and several herd packs of giant lizards. This must be a supply of food, but for whom? Neither undead nor demons eat.
These are the sacrifice fields. Here we grow food, feeding the lizards whom we sacrifice to our god. The blood gives him strength so that someday he will break free from his terrible prison, but until then we must keep the rites and hold the faith. The Venati here are mindless shells. They are drones, no more. But there is one more thing that you must see.
He proceeds up the stairs, and you feel compelled to follow him. Okay. He leads you to a temple, the beating heart of the darkness that you sensed when you first entered this ancient building, with horrific altars at the head of the room dripping with fresh crimson blood. The Venati architecture underpinning the appearance of this room does little to alleviate the impression it gives, because the terror stems from the general outline, the geometry that seems all wrong somehow.
Here unknowing Vinlas Irnos summoned our lord into his prison which he had cast aeons ago. Here we sacrifice to God in hopes that one day, when he rises again, he will remember our diligence and reward us with high places next to him, that we may feel the rising orgy of blood and pleasure at its apogee. Until then, we keep the memory alive.
It sounds truly glorious. The Demon Lord looks at you carefully.
You think so, do you? Would you like to be a part of this glorious future? Would you like to join us?
No thanks. I'll pass on devil worship.
Pity. Oh well. With the proper rites, our Lord's memory will remain intact, and you will make a perfect sacrifice. Do not struggle.
A sacrifice? If you were going to kill us, why tell us all of this?
I last spoke with another being more than 1,000 years ago. Sometimes I miss the conversation. But not enough to let you live. Finish this. I must commune with our god.
Okay! Under combat! Well then, we're dead. Yeah, we are completely dead here. Reloading. On the plus side, because of how this all went, I know how this is kinda going to be able to go. We can compare before we step up those stairs. I do wonder how he knew of Fox's name. Interesting how all these things that are seen. There are some statues, but there's also a Venati, a Slith, a dragon. This is an interesting place. Yes, 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 I know. What if we say nothing? Okay, we say nothing then. Yes, yes, the sacrifice fields. Filled with all the undead everywhere and all that stuff. I wonder if we can actually walk around. I have a feeling the answer is going to be no. Ah, damn it, I wanted to cast the spells first. Okay, instead of saying we'd like to, say nothing. Okay, it's once again, with proper rites, our Lord's memory will remain intact, and you'll make a perfect sacrifice to not struggle. Say nothing, finish this, and so on and so forth. And this happens again. Alright, let's see if we can... Blessing Spellbook, Major Haste. Major Combat, and I just realized both of our main mages have been trapped. Well, you can move forward at least. Okay. Let's, Arcane stuff. Demons versus demons! Well, some of the demons were slowed, at least. Well, our demons are coming in to fight their demons, so that's help. Actually, I should have slowed the other guys as well. Yeah, I'll take that. And... how is she still alive? Alright, Divine Restoration on Sheik. Okay, that's one of those demons dead. That's good. You can work on dealing with some of those giants. I think we can deal with this. Well, that was interesting. Okay, there goes that. Oh, hello. And our healer is trapped now. That's not good. That's not good. I just realized I probably should have healed him. I think Fox may be about to die. And Fox is dead. Damn it! Alright, gotta reload now. But, it is definitely possible to survive here. Alright, let's get some preparation up this time. Let's get a major haste in there. Because we can, after all. More blessing on you. More blessing on you. Radiant shield, and I swapped out Draco's spear so that he's now using the Bossy Coffin spear, which does extra damage to demons. Vilas Irno. Okay, that was the one who discovered him. Once again, we'll go through that. No thanks, I'll pass on Devil Worship. Do not struggle. A sacrifice, why would you tell us this? It's because he's misses conversation. And now we enter combat. Alright. You wait. You summon. I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. And if you don't mind, slowing. Alright. We need to focus on killing. Oh, great. He summoned vampires. That's not going to help us out much. Wait. Alright, you get the slowing out again. Yeah, those aren't going to help very much. Okay, there goes that demon. You wait. Yeah, you can work on killing those minor minions. plus side, at least now I know we can prepare up a little bit. Yeah, those things I summoned are not very helpful. The demons were actually helpful that I summoned. These, not as much. Oh great, our healer's frozen. That's what I did not want. Okay, healer is free. Good. That is something I did want. That's not pleasant. Yeah, that is definitely not pleasant. Here's one of those giants. Okay. Here's another one of those giants. Ah, crap. Alright, gotta reload again, which means going through that long thing again. Ugh. I think I can save just before. So I'll try it. Alright. Well, I saved just before, so let's get this preparation up. Blessing, Spellbook, Major Haste. Cast all the other spells, please. Including that, that, and that. Ah, good! We'll be in combat, or maybe we won't be in combat. I had hoped we would be. I guess I was wrong. I do wonder what happens if we say, yes, this is truly my calling, but I'm not going to choose that. Be a stupid idea. Yes, yes, let's go through this and begin the fighting. Okay. I should have waited. Alright. Arcane Summon. I mean, that's something. I think those are actually somewhat handy. I should have gotten a better Arcane Summon, now that I think about it. Not the most pleasant of things, but I guess it works. Yeah, those guys do help a little bit. That's less pleasant. That might help a little. Will that help against one of those little minion things? Okay, those ice hydras have very little chance to hit. They are not very helpful. Almost got that one dead. down Fox goes. Okay, reloading again. I'm going to finish this fight before... I'm going to beat this fight before I end the episode. Hopefully it doesn't end up too much longer. Alright, we know how this goes. Get all the preparatory spells cast. Major haste. More blessing. More blessing. Radiant shield. And in we are. And now we wait through the long cutscene before we begin the fight again. Maybe this time we get demons again, or something that can actually survive. Okay. Ooh. What about that? Yeah, that'll help a little. And wait. Of course, froze him. Just what I wanted. Okay, slow them again. Okay, we're down there. I don't care as much about that. Wait. Both of our warriors are frozen, because of course. Those things are summoned. Let's do another summon. Those things are summoned. Also not that useful. And it looks like there are vampires now. Yay. That's what I freaking needed. Well, those summons were useless. Now those vampires are hasting each other. This is already going very, very south. And down he goes. Alright, reloading again. I'll just skip to the end of the cutscene from here on. Wow. Wow, they actually did a full party wipe. Impressive. Reloading. Okay, we've already started, and I've decided to split up just a little bit. Which it turns out was a horrible idea. Okay, reloading again. Oh goody, they already summoned a shit ton of crap. This is exactly what I wanted. But on the plus side, I can go ahead and cast this. Yeah, why not? Let's get all these out. That should hurt a lot of them. A fair bit. And wait. Alright, killing all these creatures. Give a healing to Sheik. And then wait. And you... Still not a very useful thing. I think those have proven to have some ability, not be terrible. Hey, one's dead. And Fox is dead. Ugh. We did so well that one time. What happened? Alright, enter combat, and I feel like I'm going to need to end up using, Heroic Brew. Yeah, use a Heroic Brew. You... Actually... There, I think that works. That'll hurt all those demons a bit. Now wait. Demons ran out. Unicorns! Sure, why not? That's a fair bit of damage. Alright, you wait. And now they've become vampires, because of course they have. And they froze the guy who's actually doing damage, because of course they did. Oh, this is going beautifully. Okay. Why wasn't my healer able to go? Oh, because my healer is freaking paralyzed! Everyone is asleep or paralyzed, and now I can't even do anything. Okay then. Reloading, I guess. Okay, that ended due to a complete bug, but that really wasn't going to go well anyway. I don't know what the hell happened there, but everything got completely screwed up. In we go. Alright, here we go again. And of course they froze the other warrior. Because why wouldn't they? Sheik's about to die, isn't she? No, she didn't. I'm surprised. Another useless summon. Okay, reloading again. And combat. And you are going to drink that heroic brew. Hopefully it'll keep us alive. Demons! Yes, that is what I actually want. Yes, I do actually want demons on our side because they can actually do damage and are helpful. Thank you very much. That helped out. I guess lightning spray. I mean, that'll kill out the minions. Okay. Gotta keep Fox alive. Actually, gotta keep all of us alive. Well, we're making progress. You wait. Okay. I guess a little bit of healing is going to work. We're making progress. Alright, now we need to get him all the way up there. That's... Okay, we're getting up there. And you can actually whittle down these minions. Which I consider a good thing. How did everyone end up asleep and paralyzed again? Now nobody can do anything. What? This is ridiculous. We were winning. We were going to win this one. What? I literally can't do anything. All I'm getting is spammed by everyone is asleep and paralyzed messages. What the fuck? This is an annoying bug. I am incredibly annoyed by this. This bug is ridiculous. Ugh! This episode's already gone way too long, I'm pretty certain. So, screw it. I'm gonna end this here, in the middle of this. And next episode, we'll try and kill that guy. See what happens. Because, god damn it, we have to. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.